many uses for fur, creating an even higher demand and huge fur industry. Although that has recently changed due to the California fur bans passed in select California cities. The cities of Los Angeles, West Hollywood, San Francisco, and Berkeley have all implemented similar bans in their cities that make the sale of fur illegal. These bans were passed due to many reasons, mostly concerning the environment and ethics of these cities. The California fur bans prohibiting the manufacturing and sale of fur products in select California cities is a positive, progressive step for these cities, animal welfare, and the sustainability of California wildlife populations. Animals who have been killed or skinned alive to be used for their fur are sentimental beings who are often in danger of extinction. Instead of being used for fur, they will get to live their full lives in the wild or be rehabilitated in different animal sanctuaries instead of being made into clothing garments. Many different animals such as fox, rabbits, mink, cows, snakes, and even wild exotic animals are killed yearly for their skin. The fur bans implemented in these cities will help ensure that there will be less purchasing and demand for fur, meaning these animals will get to live their full lives free in the wild due to the lower demand of fur and them being hunted less. Although local fur sellers and manufacturers said their industry was being unfairly singled out and warned that legal action could be next. At a committee meeting in LA, a business owner said he was deeply concerned about abruptly shutting down his legitimate business, calling the California fur bans not American, and noted that the city had not estimated the possible economic impact of these fur bans. Local business owners who sell fur in these select cities are being affected and are upset over the fur bans. They must find a way to sell or get rid of any inventory of garments containing fur before their city select date, or violators could face fines and larger penalties, such as civil action.
And warm, very inexpensive. The new fur sales is about 40% of my business. And then I will lose that portion of business. So I'm struggling right now. My customers will be most affected and hurt because of this, because not having a furrier to do the work for them.
Animal welfare advocates in the Bay Area have been fighting for many different animal welfare bans to be implemented in their city. San Francisco is an example of a progressive city and claims to be a staple of love and acceptance. Many residents and councilmen agreed that it was time to pass a ban that aligned with the morals and ethics of the people in the city. San Francisco was the first major U.S. city to pass the fur ban. Many other California cities later followed in passing similar bans. Although animal welfare advocates are pushing for the whole state of California to be fur-free.
Finest man on earth, right here.
Here in San Francisco, we are trying to ban the sale of new fur apparel products. I think it's really easy to look at a nice fur coat hanging in a store and think, oh, this is beautiful, it'll keep me warm, it'll make me look fashionable. But you can't ignore the reality that many animals died. In fact, about 50 million around the world each year die just so that we can look fashionable. And there's a lot of technology out there now to make fake furs that make people look just as nice and keep people just as warm. So we really don't need to harm animals to this large extent.
Without objection, the ordinance passes as amended unanimously.
I think these businesses need to get with the times and understand that people and consumers are demanding that products come from ethical sources now. And so we're seeing more and more of that, and I think businesses have to adjust to it.
Fur is seen as a luxury item by many councilmen and California residents. Fur is proven to be unsustainable for the environment and detrimental to wildlife populations in California. The waters near San Francisco were once heavily populated with sea otters and seals. The animals covered the coast in seemingly endless numbers. Everyone from Native Americans, the Spanish, and the English began killing otters and seals. They skinned them in hopes to sell their furs and make a profit. Multiple people became successful in doing so. The animals were in such high demand that they sparked the California fur rush in the early 1800s. Eventually, the area's otter and seal populations began to face a decline in their population's numbers. This is one of the lasting negative effects the fur industry has had on two populations of animals in California. The California fur bans are allowing for the fashion industry market to adapt to the demands of the people, who may love how fur looks, but hate the inhumane way fur is obtained. The California fur bans are pushing fashion designers and companies to create new, innovative, sustainable, and cruelty-free material that resembles animal-like fur and leather. Many shops have been selling these alternatives. The California fur bans are making people in these select cities gravitate towards other newer, cruelty-free fashion options like faux fur and faux leather. Many larger iconic brands in fashion are also realizing the unethical treatment of animals. Many brands such as Gucci, Versace, Michael Kors, Armani, Ralph Lauren, Chanel, and many others have been releasing furless collections and anti-fur campaigns promoting cruelty-free fashion. In conclusion, despite the popular uses for fur throughout history, the fur industry and demand for fur is unethical. The California fur ban, implemented in the cities of West Hollywood, Los Angeles, San Francisco, and Berkeley, are proven to be a positive step in the right direction for animal welfare and the environment of California.